Hi. Greetings in your time zone. How are you? It's 2 p.m., 2:38 p.m. Pacific Standard Time here. Hope you're doing fine. So it's afternoon here. Greeting you in your time zone. Hope everyone is fine. Muila, good to see you. How's everybody? Sadiq, Abdullah, how are you? Hope everyone is fine. Good to be here. We're going to talk about trending stories, guys. Trending stories. That's the topic today. Thanks for joining. Lynette, how are you, Lynette? Queen Pumi here, broadcasting from California. It's 2:39 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Welcome. Good to see you. Invite everybody. Share the broadcast. If people are sleeping, they'll catch up tomorrow. Yes. I know it's late in some time zones, but in California, it's afternoon here. Yes, so it's still middle of the day. So let us share, and people can catch up with us. Viewers can catch up with us tomorrow when they wake up. Yeah, so welcome, guys. How are you? How's everybody? Hope everyone is doing fine. Trending stories, guys. Welcome to African Journey. If you're new here, my name is Queen Pumi. I'm a certified human rights activist, so I speak for good governance and offer checks and balances to my government in Zambia. I am American Zambian, so that's why I'm interested in what is happening in Zambia. So checks and balances today, guys. The trending stories of the weekend, we saw a very serious accident happening at the weekend involving one of our superstars in the Zambian football team and a passenger he was with. Unfortunately, the passenger passed away, but the superstar Kalaba is still alive, battling for his life. So our thoughts and prayers are with him and the family. And then also we are sending our sympathies and prayers with the bereaved family of the young lady. Yes, so welcome, guys. So the accident happened, but my topic today here is judging others. Why do we judge others? And I'm talking about judging others because when the accident happened this weekend, we saw people go viral judging the circumstances of the accident. And I am going to talk about that. Yes, I am going to talk about judging others. And also the other thing I want to talk about is we saw the president of Zambia. He was on the Copper Belt for a couple of days, and there was a lot of things that happened there. We saw him being chased by bees from one rally, and the climax of it all is we saw he commissioned some outdoor toilets. Yes, so, and that has brought outrage on the commissioning of the toilets. A lot of people are talking and expressing their views about it. So I'm going to talk about commissioning of the toilets too. We talked about the bees scandal. So we'll talk about the commissioning of the toilets. Good to see you, Mtukuzi. Roland, good to see you. And so we talk about the commissioning of the toilets, and then we talk about the accident. And also Lungu has come back with a bang. Yes, so the former president, we have seen videos of the former president in the Eastern Province where, sensational, just like, wow, just looking at the videos of the former Republican president in Eastern Province, is like, who knew? Who knew that ECL could come back with a bang? So again, I'll talk about that. And then the last thing that I want to talk about, so it is the accident and judging others, then commissioning of the toilets. And the next big thing that I want to talk about is the first lady, of Senegal, the newest first lady in Africa or in the world. If you have seen her videos, please, if you haven't seen her videos about this young first lady of Senegal, it is sensational, it's phenomenal. And I think she has set a very high bar for all the first ladies to emulate. It's starting actually what we are going to call maybe a challenge for the first ladies. Yes. So we're going to talk about the first lady of Senegal because, hi, Sister Judy, good to see you. I saw the interview of the young lady, the wife of the Senegalese president, and she was being interviewed. And, it just spent, I was just like, wow, this is what we need from first ladies. We need first ladies like her. Yeah, so she has set a very high bar for the first ladies. And yeah, so we'll talk about that too. So I'll talk about Lungu judging others. I'll talk about judging others because of the accident. And then I'll talk about commissioning of the toilets. And lastly, I'll talk about the Senegalese first lady. So I'll start with Lungu. We have seen that Lungu, our former president, has come back with a bang. It's sensational. Wherever you see the president, the crowds, they are just like all going crazy. Who knew that, Lungu could come back and the whole country can receive him with such enthusiasm like a savior? Lungu has come back like a savior. If you see the videos, it's like, wow, oh my God. So we continue to watch the space, and we see how the whole communities are reacting and receiving ECL. As you all know, ECL went away in shame, but he has come back with a bang. It's just like, wow. And we all know what has led to the return of ECL. So moving to the next topic, I won't be here long. I'll try to keep my lives short. So the next topic is about the accident. We saw our Zambian superstar. He was involved in an accident, and we are praying for him to recover. But unfortunately, the young lady who was with him did not make it. And this is why I want to talk about this thing, because in Zambia, unfortunately, we are having this thing of judging others. Like Zambians now, we have reached a point where we don't draw a line. We don't know where to stop, So I'm going to say this because a lot of we have seen people going viral and judging the young lady who was with Kalaba, who was with the soccer star. People have gone viral, like almost over 100,000 of views. People leaking audios discussing about the whole circumstances of whom he was with and whatnot about this lady. And I just want to say here that let us not judge. We all have fallen short of the glory of God. This is all I can say. And also want to say that there is a time for everything. There is a time and a place for everything. There is a time for mourning. There is a time for to be happy. There is a time for everything. And in the circumstances surrounding this accident were very unfortunate. And we lost a life of a young lady. Now, for people to start judging this lady and to sensationalize her death, I think it is wrong. I'm here to preach that all of us should be sensitive, like when, especially where life has been lost. Life has been lost, so the family of those people, they are grieving. We don't know the circumstances that those two found themselves together. We don't know. But most importantly, somebody died, and death is final. And we must respect death. When someone loses a life, let us have boundaries. Let us give the family time to grieve. Let us have boundaries. Let us give the families time to breathe and they just wait, for even a week or two before people start taking the camera and judging the young lady. I want to say here that we are not alive because we are not sinners. This is what I want to say. Nobody is perfect. We all fall short of the glory of God. Nobody is perfect. So for you people to be judging the young lady, and there's all kinds of nasty things are being said about the young lady. All of us are sinners. This is all I can say. And that lady did not die because of her sin. Because if the lady died because of her sin, then all of us would be dead, including the politicians. The politicians are there stealing your resources. You are quiet. Isn't that sin? Isn't that cheating? Some of you here, you are cheating with your spouses. You are cheating. There are many forms of cheating, but you are still alive. So it is wrong for the whole country to get up and judge a young lady because they accuse her to be cheating. Now, there are so many people who are cheating in this world, especially politicians. They are cheating. Are they dead? Yeah? That lady is young. She was beautiful. She lost her life. So we should not be saying, oh, she deserved to die. No, because if life is based on whether you are cheating or not, many people will be dead right now, including politicians who are stealing resources of the poor citizens. Right now, our country is poor because of politicians, but are politicians dead? So I just want to set a record straight here to say, people don't die because they are cheating. Otherwise, if it was a measure of God to say you will die because you are cheating, then many people would be dead right now. We'll all be dead. We won't be alive because we are all cheaters. You are cheating in one form or the other. So I'm just saying that you people who are sensationalizing the death of the young lady because we don't even know her situation. A dead person cannot defend themselves. A dead person cannot defend themselves. So I just want to call out all you people who are judging this young lady on her deathbed that please, it is not right and it is wrong. And let us respect the family who are grieving and mourning, who lost a young lady. Yes. We all don't know. We all are sinners. All of you have got things in your closet we don't know about. We don't know what you have hiding in your closet. Are you dead? You are alive. So the young lady, because she died in that situation, does not deserve all the hostility that you guys are showing to her. And she's dead. She cannot defend herself from her grave. So I just want to say on this matter, as I conclude on judging others, that we are all sinners and we are fallen short of the glory of God. And that when somebody died, it's not because they sinned, that's why they died, or because they cheated, that's why they died. No. They were, all of us, all of you, if you look in your lives, all of you, remove your speck in your eye. If you look at your life, examine yourself, you are cheating somehow. But are you dead? No, you are alive. So for people to come and judge somebody because she died in a compromising situation, I think it's unfair. I think all of us should just stay in our corner and mind our business and let the family grieve. There is a time for everything. You are not the judge and the jury. This Zambian culture of people just celebrating when bad things happen to people is not nice. Let us have empathy and sympathy. And then also the other thing that what I want to talk about is the commissioning of the toilets. So we have seen a clip that has gone viral of the president commissioning toilets in Ikwasha Township in Kitwe. And we also saw a praise singer who went viral praising the UPND government for that project and saying it's developmental. And for me, my take on the commissioning of those toilets is it's rather disappointing. I will attach a link here so you can see that the toilets that were commissioned in Kitwe, and the toilets is not developmental, is actually a rehabilitation or remodel. Now, these toilets, which the whole president went to commission, first of all, they are incomplete. They were not plastered. And these toilets are in a township, which is one of those townships that was set up in the colonial days. And the type of sanitation is the toilet is outside of the house. So the toilet is based like maybe 3-4 meters in the backyard. And they have rehabilitated these projects and saying this is development. A lot of people have met this kind of so-called development with a lot of anger and disappointment. Even myself, I'm rather disappointed because those toilets of being outside the house, they were they were built by the colonial masters, and the toilets are outside of the house. Now we come to this day and age, 2024, Zambia is the second largest producer of copper in Africa. We are among the top 10 producers of copper in the world. How can we be commissioning toilets outside of the house? These toilets were built by Roy Welensky. Ma toilet yakale. These toilets were built by Roy Welensky, who was a colonizer, and these toilets, they were dilapidated, so they just remodeled them. And I think my disappointment is I thought maybe this government will build new cities with all the modern amenities and relocate these people into better cities, better homes with the toilets inside the house. Now, as you know, a toilet outside the house is a disadvantage, a big disadvantage. If it is raining, if it is at night, if you have little kids, you can't let your little kid to go to the toilet outside and come back. It is very unsafe. And if you have a sick patient, for example, if you have diarrhea, you have to leave your house to come out to go outside to the toilet in your yard. So a lot of Zambians, we are very upset about this because it is showing us that we are not moving forward. You know, we don't expect in 2024 to be commissioning homes which have toilets outside the house when the world has moved on. People are having bedrooms with self-contained master bedrooms with everything. And then we have a whole president going to commission a toilet in an old township that was set up by the colonial masters under Roy Welensky government. Really, it's sad, you know. This is not what we wanted. We did not, this is not the change we wanted. Is this the development we wanted? And the pricing also is astronomical. They spent, I think, $12,000. If you convert into kwacha, one toilet they're spending like $12,000 to rehabilitate one toilet. So it's really sad, you know. It's like, really, where are we going as a country? And you have people cheering this and calling it development. This is not development. What have you developed? You just have rehabilitated old toilet and you call it rehabilitation. It is primitive, you know. We are supposed to move forward and live in the 21st, in the what? 21st, we are in the 21st century, you know? So we are disappointed, and all of you cheering this, they have rehabilitated toilets is really sad, you know? It's really sad. I wish Zambia can emulate other developed countries who are building new cities. In China, they are doing that. In Dubai, they are doing that where they have land. You know, Zambia has a lot of land. Why can't they build new cities and relocate people there into modern living standards, modern lifestyle? We have water, we have everything. But then the primitive mindset is still with us. The primitive mindset is still with our government, you know. And the primitive mindset is still among people who are cheering these primitive Walensky toilets. When is Zambia going to see you? I see you, Mama. I see you, Diaspora Chronicles. So we are here. We are saying this is not it, guys. We are in 2024. This is not development. And that toilet was there. They just rehabilitated it at an astronomical price. So we are here to say, as Zambians, we want a developed country. We have the money that it takes to develop a country. Why are these monies not being applied to where they should be? Right now, there's a scandal where one person is actually, what's his name? Is it Milingo? Milingo owns the mine, and he just said, I'll just surrender the money. These are the people. One person is having 24 million US dollars in their account. You know, we have given away tax holidays. Like everything is working against the people. And this is why I'm saying, you people who are judging the young lady who died in an accident, oh, she was cheating. Politicians are the number one cheaters. If God kills people because they are cheating, I'm a politician in the number one. But she did not die because of her cheating. It was an accident. And we don't know what happened at the scene of an accident. You know, a lot of things happen for a vehicle to have an accident and for somebody to die. Yes, so we are very disappointed, to say the least. I'm very disappointed at the primitive toilet that was commissioned. And most importantly, I'm disappointed because the president took his entire cabinet. His entire cabinet was in the copper belt to commission those primitive toilets. Like, really. And that is what you call development. And we are cheering. Mwebena Zambia, we have to really sit and think. If we think we are going anywhere with a president who is in the Champions League, commissioning toilets, Kamriba Roy Welensky, I feel sorry for Zambia. I feel sorry for you. If you are there cheering, Karaka toilet, commission, Kamri Roy Welensky, it's not even a development. Why can't they rehabilitate? You know? Irene Ngulube, how are you? Good to see you. So we are saying that commissioning of the toilets is a scandal. It is another, it goes down on the scandal by UPND. And it is a shame, really. Like, you know, I want to Monashan, if they see the news and see the toilets we are commissioning, like, really, we are not a poor country, we are a rich country. We can do better, honestly. Let us move with time. Even the projects that we are commissioning, imagine, by diaspora, those townships were set up by the mama slave masters. They must build new cities and move all the people into those new cities and degrade all those cities and rebuild it. Rebuild the cities. That's what they need to do. How primitive can we be? Tule lumba. Kaya kambusu kena kambusu kakulumba. Honestly, let's be serious in Zambia, man. Let us be serious and let us condemn what is wrong. Let us condemn what is wrong. And let us talk. We need to talk, you know. I want to feel if you feel like people, why are you scared? Eh? I want to in anything. People need to talk and condemn this. You can't be celebrating over a primitive toilet. Mule celebrate. Akambusu akamri werensiki. Babi kakofia chibumba bambo kula tota. Mama mulishan mwaisen.
Eya mkwai mama pumulo stumbe kwa mwapole ni mwebe na bulaya. Mweba lepemo mwelo wa suswa. Mulishani wonse mweba mu diaspora. Au kuna kuya malwa. Kuya mafya, kuya malwa.
Mama.
Mwapole ni wonse mweba lipa. Pakumfwa kweli ashiria pano esonde. Ilile chitika mwisamba ya Zambia. Mwapole ni wonse nami poshana ti chunglo pomkwai. Mwatushen pomkwai na tuishi babe na Zambia kwena hakuna kulala abantu tabalela la pamula ndo afile chitika mchalo chesu cha Zambia kanshi fyafine nala ndo kutira mwapole ni akulo mushi elo kabili mwaikale ni aishibe bonse fyo bekele kanshi ni mkulanshanya ngefine tulela nshanya emo tuakula ishibila po ifibi nefisume file isa kanshi mitendeo na posa bonse mwapole ni pomkwai mwebe na diaspora okubwesha matotelwa ya Kalamba kulimwe pakukwata okusakamana eko mukwete okusakamana okumona okutila bushe chalo chesu cha Zambia chilenda shani kanshi bana bandi bonse mu diaspora epashiri pakuleka lesa mupale.
Tell mama, thank you for joining. I know now Willa, but akuna kulala, you know. Aticha kukonko olubiro.
Na iwe chikonke olubiro.
So kulia mafia, we have problems. Nachi elo tamulaisa nachilala ndapari ya shiriam accident ili ya chitike kunankane. Accident ya chitike kukafyue mukashana litusha. Mule liking amwe bantu mule liking apa ku Facebook ya ile tuchita boosts. As you join, please try to like and be interactive so that Facebook can boost the page. So we lost a young lady in Kafue and Nachira Londolola ukweba ati Muzambia spirit ya judgment na ituingira sana. Ero tule judginga abakayele. This girl alikuwa tabafyash. Ero banyina bachiri mukulosha. Ero nachira landa tule kwata let's have sympathy and empathy, you know. Can you imagine the mother of that girl? Wale umfashani wanyino kuluso mwana kashi. Let's forget about how she died, but we are just looking at it. Umwana afwa, a tragic in an accident, and then panopa social media, my influencers, abantu abakalamba fye na ma politiciani bayamba kulata dramatize infwa ya mkashana na footballer na balelemba bambi na afwa kale kwa shala fye balisha politicize baleta mona na nama politics yo na afwa kale balefa afye ba minister bachite announcing for like Zambia. We need to grow up. Grown people are in the center of misleading the nation. We need to be very careful. Pantu abantu abakalamba ebalele to mulomo. Mamona umuntu mkalamba aima apanga video ambo kula chechisa jaji umwana omunono achifumate kungando mtunturu afwa bambo kula panga ma video elo nomba bonse abantu bali pada peni balabambi ni politician na mubeshiba bambo kulale befima comment na fakale chache mwe bantu death is final and death is not a joke and nachilanda pano kwe bati you know what nga chakwe bati abantu balafa omulandu wakucheatinga bonse nga balifwa era ama politicians ngeba abalira pokufa because the politicians are the number one cheating abantu the whole world over mu Africa ama politicians nga chakuba chilesali bikapu ati nga wacheatinga wafwa inga ama politicians ngeba afwa. So I want to be clear to say she did not die because she was cheating. Because a lot of even was a panel today cheating. People are working with people's wives and people's husbands. Yes. So katuchindi kemfaya muntu. So mama, you can take it over mulande popamfwa because kulina bambi bale chita record bale shimika fye kumbali if you batch from there batch record conversation from there by posa pa media ero nomba ya viral ima wonse apa muna cheating you are all cheating so nomba ja watu mule panga nomba mataska scandalize info ya munenu ubu sanso wa munenu mwapangira po conversation nama likes Kalamba ba Muzambia. Let us respect ourselves because one day monaba lechite fifia bupuba ba kalambelo abaichebale konkam. They are grown men and women starting all this nonsense. Umuntu nafwa na 24 hours tairapwa mambo kita scandalize fitumbi. Let us respect death. Let's nalesali landa. There is a time for everything. Let them grieve and bury nanguku according to our culture. When somebody after the younger mwanshika elo mwaikala mwalanda mambo kulalanda kwati chachi washanu muntu nombo muntu nyuzi ya mfati atukwachi ba accident may their souls rest in peace abalevepa So mama, if you think Mulanda Muzamba Tamwa discipline, there is no discipline because na mumona ngania popo chiwipi de pamfwa opo baleta drama number uku ilango wa ishibo kulanda ni nani umwana wa munabo nafu wanechitumbi chira talala baleta po drama so lundeni po mama
na totela sana mama pumulo stumbeko pakusaka mano kalambo ko mukwete okumona okutila uluse mu bantu n'obuntu mu bantu nabutwa mu bantu muri ubunama tamuri ubuntu nga fine mwalanda ati ubuntu forum ichakubadila potfili okwishiwa okutila ubuntu chinshi pantu muntu nga muntu lesali pelo omuntu kampingu yakutontonkanya lesali panga inama yapusana n'omuntu inamata ya kwata reasoning capacity lyonse ndalanda inamata ya ishiwa mado's na madon'ts inama ichita fyonse fya ise fya bupuba ifya shani kwatila sex pabantu fyonse nama ila chita but we muntu we wapangwa muchata chakwalesa kwali befye winga sale fya kusosa ne fya kuchita ne fya ufili okulanda ne fya ufili okulanda ubuntu ufili wa chita reason bishechina la chita chiri bwino na kutachiri bwino nalami ebefi muno mwisamba lya chalo no one is perfect tapabo mulunga mipesamba lya chalo elo Yesu Kristu ukwisafuila abantu pesamba lya chalo aishile mukufuila abavi taishile mukufuila mwe balungami elo takwabo mulungami mwisamba lya chalo accident yabana besu ichitike nshalande pali accident yeke ichitike apa ama accident achitike mchalo chesu cha Zambia ukupitila muri ububwini obufunfu ntungu na bufuna yafula ngatu walolesha ku Southern Province uli omulumendo wa ikulike pamukashi walenda na minister lyashimeri ashafini bantu mchalo tamwa ba discipline twice kulusako kwali bama lives ya bitabala pana 1 week punch abana babiri bafwa passport ukwipayana pamulandu waba minister bale ufika mwilyashi yali batondolo abana besu bafwa abana besu bali mu accident Uyu motala fwe pwalita fwe. Ati pafwa abantu pashala abantu. Lesa musungirire pakutila kanyante na kabiri ulukasapa chalo. Gakulombo bwerelwa kalombo bwerelo. Uyu mwana kashasendwa. Ilio tulelo sho mwana kashi. Ilio bambinomba ukulosha na ukufwa kwa ulio mkashana. Shaba ninsansa shabo. Nomba iwe ule sansa mukapali accident ya bipa filia. Waliba perfecti. Tawatala panga po mulandu mwisambali ya chalo. Tawatala ibila po muntu. Tawatala tuka po muntu. Tawatala tana po muntu. Pantu chonse chochi tapa mwe uobe lubemu. Ichilengelo kutila mule seka. Omuntu ufuile. Bible ya lando kutila. Mweba kalamba mwisambali ya chalo. Sambili sheni abana kukula. Pamilose she isuma. Infwa yaba fye chimo chine. Infwa yaba fye chimo chine. Kwa libe infwa isha lekana. Umo tupuila mwali pusana. But infwa ikalipa chimo chine. Infwa ifilio mulungami. N'infwa ya fa mulubembu bonse nka infwa ira kalifya. Infwa yali kalipo kuchila fionse. Takwabe chalo chingala tumfyo omuntu nga afwa tinafwe. Ayabo lyali tumpa. Imwe bonse mwe bale chitefu pali infwa. Bonse mwe alishama. Ero mulino kupele kufya kaloto. Takwaba abantu abangalira kumfwa. Infwa chintu chimwe chakosa. Chintu chimwe chafina. Ero pamfwa papene kuti waleta ne milandu. Mukusaba ira. Infwa ira kalipa kuti walete milandu. Ifwe kulwa plantondo kuchalo cha Busaka. Uko abechimbo cha maliro. Kwa dibefyo tulando kutila. Tulemba muchimbo cha maliro mama pumulo stumbe kwa kutila. Infwa yali kalipa kuti walete milandu. Maywe kuti walete milandu. Infwa yali kalipa kuti walete milandu. Maywe kuti walete milandu. Infwa yali kalipa kuti walete milandu kuli bali abalelira. Pantu bali abalelira weza chipuba nangulishi mwili tola mufishala nga lyafwa balupu alwakwe balalira. Nangu chipuba cha musango shani. Nangu nikabwalala bamula semfuti. Bali ishwa nokushwa balupu atuyaleba. Ubushikwa fuile balalira. Elo iwe liya balupu alwakwe balalira. Epo iwe nomba watu alo musalula. Epo iwe nomba watamfyo watampo kutumfya. Bible yakana tuipingula lekomu inelesa kapingule. Who are you? Who are judging efilechitika? Busheni welesa? Iwe waliba perfect. Iwe tawako atapo mula nduli onse pesa mbali ya chalo. Iwe tawata lalala po wa mkabene. Nga kuka walube mbulu kafuira po muntu no muntu. Lube mbulu wabulale lale. Iwe tawata la ukupapo kubulale lale. Nga kuka walube mbule sangalanda tina laipa ya bantu onse palube mbulu wabuchende. Uli onse akafwa pali lube mbulu. Panta pavo waba perfect kubuchende. So imwe bonse mwe bale tumfya. Bonse fya kumine mkutumfya ile mfa ya mwana kashi. Elo chita muntu wali kwa toko wakufuila. Echo tatutumfisha. Pantukuti bambi banu wafya menshi bafwa. Bambi babi afya wali bafwa. Bambi bale enda fye bafwa. Iya ine moto kawale enshako. Iyo kwete yo wense umbia enshako afwa. So, mune tine infwa. Infwa chintu chimocho tatualira kokolanga masuku. Infwa chintu chimocho tatuangalira ko. Nga imwe mweba na Muzambia munecho ne infula taire lokela. Chishi mwata mpoko angalira kubafwa. Ichalo cha musango nchisha kwata discipline na order na law. Pantu aba bonsa bale tumfye infwa ngana babeka to kubatola kuchindi echamilanga. Pantu mwala tumpa sana mchalo cha Zambia na mutumpo kula tukabantu. Na mutumpa pa kulunganji. Amenshaya yene ture mwaya amenshaya anwe ko bambi banu abafwa. Ubu shikubu ine twala lala bonse twala mo kupema omwela umo wini omwela bambi bala pema omwela bambi bala fwa ni wewe nani wewe wakula tumfya abantu who are you ushena wishi betu emfwa ile ibeleleko iwe wewe ule tumfya na wishi bemfoka fwako na wishi bemfoka fwako pakutule tumfya uli ofwilele na wishi bemfwa yoka fwako ifwa tabatseka ifwa tabatumfya atame shaye nenwako bambi banu abafwa ubwali ndiako bambi bali abafwa moto keyo nyesha bambi baensha bafwa bati weta ufiri olensha moto kalionse pamusebo wamba okutumfya nshatala mona pwe chalo echitumfya okulekeresha abana bale tumfya enfwa for the first time umbyalira ngati nakukenya kali mu hospital kafwe bakoche bale posa nishita batu ichechete iri ngulule weka fishe fyo tawayibira po abantu pesa mbali ya chalo pano tawayibira po abantu tawatuka po abantu tawata mfya po abantu tawata na po abantu pantu yose mame nimembu ulube mburu abafye lumo luine tamwa kwa temitima isuma muri bantu ababi pali ubu bimulechita muri no kukandwa lesa lino kumikanda talete mwe filechita pachalo cha Zambia mwabipisha na pantu pata panshi patalala mwe mbifisha mupambamo ababa n'abanono balakana shanyukula chendulo buchende pantu abalechita obuchende ni bali abene abamataito bali abene kabili abamafunde eba shama AK47 palwangala kati bali abene abamafunde eba yamukutokota bamukabene nombanga abana abanono kai bale kopa mufyo muchita weba kala mbata mule chitefi suma mule expect abana abanono bachitefi suma batokota mwamonefye mwaona ulabana bonse mwapela mashina nga mwaba votera mwaba tuwala ma offices bala tula bonso obupula buli anomba kuya mkulala bamukabene nokula tokota baichi abana abanono abapoku bamukishama HIV kuma university bali laba n'abanono kuma university kuma college kuma ndo abakalamba bambula mano kuya mkuba tente munama boxa kuba ichi elo mule tumfye mfwa ya mwana omunono mwa fiseme mbusheni that's why they sare fimula pa mbusheni batokota ino ayama noya tumpa ichalo chesu cha Zambia na chiba kest pamla doktira to alekere shaba na kukula tatuleba sambiri chef ya kukula bwino abana bafilio kwata malimi tsumwa kupererelo bale chitefintu tatuba sambiri shokonka bible bwino muchalo cha Zambia tamuli fya kukonka fyose fya bupuba Sodoma na Gomora ilipa Zambia moneni abana fya bapokufa abana n'abapokufa bali fwa bonse kuri HIV 90% abana bali wala HIV iwe wewe ulese ko ufuile walisenda na HIV watu wali lo mukashuwa kunga ndo wakaele batulese ko ufuile wala bo tushishoto wase ndo kutwali lo mukashuwa wakaele panganda akwelela ngachako watu mukashuwa yakwelela no tushishi chinshi wete tuwele lyo ufuile tarekera papene mama kuti nafuma munshira inekala sokoka
awe kakasoke kefe mama because tafiwe mifile chika mu Zambia you know abantu n'abafwa infwa taisa when it's your day nomba imwe echo tu ichibipire po chako bati abena Zambia bambo kula celebrate infwa y'abantu mwamona basi bena bale bakasanga kaba mu menso mwabo they are all sinners we are all sinners. So when somebody dies, let us respect the life of that person. Bani na ba na fiashi ba uri amwaiche, bali mufiede. Bali fiele bamukusha, let her mourn in peace. Kuchirefyo mulejita, no mana mwalu kwati mwa obalesa mu Zambia. Ni mwe obale. But ama politicians abale nibire efyuma fyenu. Opo bali muleba pepa, muleba lumba na madoda. Politicians are ripping you off your wealth. Mushena abafwa. Ngamulelande, the scene has found her out. Alamuliama comments, ichiri ule. Okay, ubule is one kind of a sin. But in Zambia right now, we are in a crisis where ama leaders be subabu fi. Nishta bafuirire. Ngachako batire sadi but onso ule cheating. Ubu fi is cheating. So ama leaders be subabu Zambia nishta chota bafuira. If you are using the same measure, kwabati uliomu kashana fuire mland wa cheating. Inga ama leaders intungurushishe susha muzambe po shambi okutubepo ufitashikwa. So I'm just here to say she did not die because of cheating. She died because her time had come. That's why afwirire. Limbinga time moto kana udia mulumendo limbinga afwirire kumbi. Tatwishi bete achitike limbi chitrack chia echa mupunkire. Because ngacha kweba tumulela ndati achimona ngabale tuibire fyuma besu nishita balefuira opo bali bale nonkera kofi Muzambia government yesu ya isura bakabuwalala kwambira kuli bachiruba nishita bafuira bambi okuiba muri bakawundo opo bali so bale lyempya shireshi nesho bayibire muri bakawundo yes so don't
ukulira babi ya balanda.
Yes.
Mama feminandeko. Imwe mulese ko mwana uli ofuire. Muno Muzambia mwali ama NGOs yabakabwala batuliyemo. Ile nemo gwikilema abana banshiwa abana bampofuna bamukamfuirwa. Imwe tamwa kwa tolwe mbulu akula ibile filema. Indala manga shafu okufya mukula mama mancho.
Yes.
Test.
That's why to feel okulaye baba ichaba kwebati. Belami distract muchalo. Let us put our mind on the right thing. Right now, kwali baba sakala ba ilefyo mafia Muzambia bambi efyo kuiva. Muri bena unip. Omo bambi yokuiva. Ma track ya kopa. Ya lelu ba muri unip. And those people, they are still alive. Bale dia efyo mefyo ba iva. So apandefe afyo kumyewa tu nishta ya kufuanga na ifika. Tekwebati because ni sakalecho afwirawe nga basakala bale ibenshu mafia Zambia nishba afwira
basakala nyongo na bashima pepo bale aba mu SDA na balanga mama okutila ba politician mulasende fyumo kuya banka mufyalo fyabene emo mwaisu na account mwakula na mabuilding asuma sana muyamwi Pamitwe ya balanda imwete milandu isho kuli lesa bakabwala lokula ili abantu basakala
yes
elo mwana kashati teko fyaka no bonse ko mwaponkwera ne myona
wembisa mupakwe nangwale fikitale bonfyo mubiri wakwe ale sende
no bayimo ya balanda bakabwala ala ibo batuliyemo
katubebere po abachiramu let our daughter sleep in peace
lekenyu mwana alala muchibote mwentalangani mwali upempali abantu mwali fisama nempali ya batokota twali tiba
afwa bushenga tali tebuchende
abana mwali yala abana bapusa na musa mwali belama batilesa ni majoko ikakikechera bakabisokolo
umwaiche afwa afye muri motoka ihure let the poor girl rest in peace mula chendula bonse Muzambia mwali wobuchende
ala mama bachende bajupe mpali mumbali umu bajupa batatu fofo bali belama nomba kulilesa tamwaka belame bakesa kai social media power of social media lolele ishitaya la fikelo bakabichita expose
ale batana expose ngaba bafire abana mbata mipashi yabo abaiche bambye bafire babiri tekwe kulana bamukabeni ashaba kashiba
kwampa mulenda na free mwana kwati mina ndwirera tetirani
ilili ashiria baba free baba last weekend bana mayo balelemba pano it's a private matter ati mwiralanda kwati ba minister bachite resign it's a private matter mwamona amazambia ne
private matter ni private matter kuya ipaishe bipashi abana ibi lesalanda kaini waipaya munonko mulopa wakwa munonko wakulalira pa mutobe chimona shashi nemfo shire chitika nusambusa muno ushali mwaka bama takwa beti shalo chisuminisho bupuba bonso buwele ubu nango budobyo bonso kumuleta pachalo Sodoma na Gomora Babylon umusumanka
bali ulio mkashana bachire stabu tulande kwati is a private matter nomba ulio ufide mu moto katikali ule mwebe na Zambia
mama pumulo stumbeko muyano okutali John General Dodix ya Nenix omukashuku ya kupupi tukuyala ndatini simple issue umulume obya yale takanse jati ya simple issue chalo chashanje
awe chalo echi mwandini
kuyale pera usha John Desville at simple issue
bashi kule chalo bashi mapepe bale pera usha
private mapepe kuyale ukana John Desville ale yale utukana AK47 na hima apasweka elo imo wisola na simple issue elo mwise musakio mwana omunono shima pepe ntarangani ale shimikira na lelo na fina mayo file pona kule kuntaji kupupit file no kutira preach man of God
hypocrisy mu Zambia ile no mubiri wae ile ulenda hypocrisy mu Zambia nga bafingirira
takwa bokutumpa kwaso kutumpo ulyasima pepe ale yendela na bana mayo bale isura ko sulu mu kuchechi kuya no kulala na professor of God professor umuntu alanta professor inshali uwamba muchalo ichalo chonse chatamba pabwamba bwako ero bana mayo imwe fidobyo mwatampo kuseko muleki kutumpo muleki mwafilo kata General Dodix uyo Nenix nembwa katwisheko yapitire bya bushuko patunga yaishire toka fya senda poka lulete yasheta ya mushechi shiriki tifahutu wabono kwa tapo
Muzambia ine Muzambia mwe bantu bakwalesa okay tulipano let the poor girls so rest in peace that's all we can say mulekenya bonsi hapa we are all sinners twaingira mu closet yenu kumona masabe mkwete na maripati mu bonse we are all sinners lesa ngati ngire mu closet yesu kumona masambi
bonse muri bachende bamba mwe mwalibera mu jacket na matai mwalibera mu fitenge mwe mpulumushi mwe abana mayo abakuwa bakwatenda bamokulala bamokuwa itotu ngolo kulusaka
mama
ati ama special
mama tebuchende bweka nokwibira empya shachalo ni that's a sin is cheating abantu balelepo bufikirisa mbis cheating ukulabule empya muletwala mufye muma foreign account muma foreign banks is cheating abantu muzambia balefwa nensala imwe muletwala
nga mwafenda la mashashara shalala mulya mwine ma foreign countries mubasungu shalala basungu bali endalama instead mupange ama orphanage mu Zambia mupange ama kusungira ama abakote old people's care bose bali mwabengisha machito mwasumwa pangira abakote old people's home mwapanga
akwe bati ama ababa youth yaba na muko sokulatuka no mwana mu kitumbi abale mibira ifyu mafye no mwikuba wenu muleba lumbanya
nabale milepo chukula balumbanya sana
milepo mfimuleba lumba bale mibira ifyu mafye no bambira okwiba ifyu mamayu nipi mulaba lumba nombo mwa icho uli ayibire nani mubiri wakwe arebo mfya ngesho chali ngesho ale chita mubiri wakwe taile kata popali emerald ya Muzambia mbo kushitisha abe kata ma emerald bale shitisha ushamula batuka bale mibile fyuma fye
batuka basakala nyongo.
So let us have order in the country. Even therefore kulanda fye tuisale eriashi.
Zambia izinyo kwata order na discipline. Takuwa bechalo every day nga mwabuka nishikwaisa chimbi. Icha kupenya ba.
Things which are not helping them. Umuntu nga yamkuchitobu ule afwa mumotoka. What is it your business? Your business should already ibe fyuma fya chalo. Nabali amkula kuchita commission utuma print toilet. Eliashi mufilo kulalanda. Tufiro kulalanda nomba mama changing gears ili ashidi ya kubula toilet ya muwele eskiba bakula kofye chibumba development project ese mufiro kulalanda because that is a fake country.
Mama ile ya shirefa yo kuntulemba ile ya shirefa kunjipa kalumba imwe mweba babula nshindo Mzambia mufikishe fenala nieba kulia ku Dubai mutwalo tufumo ngotu mbili tuwa kumuela kulia aba pangire Dubai baume banenu kulia ku Dubai muyatina ya holiday ku Dubai nabana na musenda nabakachi eko mwaya imini ko tufumo ku beach baume banenu eba pangire Dubai huku bafija nga imwe mukapangalira lizambia okubanga Dubai imwe mweba ume babule nshindo Mzambia munchite challenge nga muli ba ume bene bene abanshindo Mzambia mulande ati mamachika mweka tuli ba ume banshindo imwe mweba ume banshindo imwe mweba ume babule nshindo aba ume all the way from Lebanon ukwisa mkubitami na ma blocks all the way from Lebanon ukwisa mkubitami na ma block imwe mweba ume babule nshindo amasene 60 years ukufuma ku Senegal all the way from Senegal ukwisa imbolubwe no kuinisha chalo cha Senegal no mwana weso bafyala Mzambia bana president imwe mweba ume ba Mzambia mweba ume babule nshindo how many are you in Senegal imwe mweba ume babule nshindo Mzambia imwe munchite challenge ngande nibepeshaga muli ume banshindo mwabanga mwaupa nibanga ba umya ba upo msenyo mwana kashi nibanga aba ume ba Mzambia aba upo umu Indian Mzambia mu umu Muslim nga muri ba ume banshindo nibanga aba upa ba mwenye nibanga aba upa ma Chinese nibanga aba upa ma sene abana kashi ero mwa pokola ni ukuya isula ka toilet mwe bantu niyo mtola kalipa ngamwa niyo mtola kalipa mwandini ukuya isule chimbusu akambusu chibi sana filia nakaboho akashima
Ku Dubai kwa libesi shima ko baya kuma holiday na batunga ne mirongo baya kuma Dubai kuma holiday era nomba kuchalo kumwabo bali ambalesa nkuta commission utumbusu twa muwele nsiki
muna 18 pendef kondo
bakulira fya
nama jaka kulu
tinabakaka kuna maribon
taxpayers money abantu bane lale nsala muchalo
tulabuta n'ensoni tabakwata ine kuchina kana fye inenga
yaya nyama town mama pumulo yaya nyama town bapangire bakaunda yaya nyama town yapangire bakaunda ya bako na nomba instead bapange ama town yambi bapanga new dollar new chambo new Lusaka new Shani bapanga ya new
mama ama town
mwapanga kintu chamone
ya muwele nsiki bale kula abasungulira bayiswire
ayama South compound yonse mwatoba mwaya bakule kumando kusuma sana mwabika na matole tarasuba mumayanda not banse umuntu ala alwala dairi ale apanse bapuka bakabwala baipayati
nezoka fula na iloka ule mkusunda kushela mukawafona why chena
tet tulefwa Zambia ibanga Dubai
elo apa tufile tuwa banning ama ministers monso kula kuma holiday kufialo fimbi. It's nonsense.
No kula upa ili yonse ale chula tabala mupele nchito tabala muvotera didi au abamu votera kano mukashaisa upo bwinga tatulefa yokula mona amabwinga ta oyo tawa upilelo wale chula
why coach tari kubachi bafile baita commit ama marriage yabo nga bale kumbo bwinga tabawo pilepo babulo mukasho baita celebrate 20 years of marriage bafwala ngani white wedding or pink babupana
no tukuya mkupo tu waiche nga bami pele ntoni shwa mpelo kuya mkupu kana bakashina bana wa mkupu moto waiche
no ela kakashikalechi no ka new wife atipoka bana motoka ni bushi
poka bana motoka ni wakabwala ala yi basuzeni that you are making noise by PF kapari po PF panofeta to hapo mchipani chilichonzi ule umfanya kimsiani na bwadi
mama nangu twinga ba PF bushemona te ba Frank wali abafumine ku PF ba socialist baisa ku UPND democracy
ngaba mule pokerera mu UPND na ife twala chita defect twala mule mwine mu PF mule mo twala ya kanji kayemo fwa tukaye we chisuzeni chitokota number 1
PF ya difano kufwa PF
ya making noise we ule pange chongo necho taulalile chinchitokota
tepa page hapa ni nani
na tukuchita invite we shirwe
hello Facebook ya kupangira kwa chongo bushe kuisa pa Facebook kuisa mkutamba Facebook ifo ya mera kupange chongo
banga page yowe na iwe tumonenga wala kwata abantu banga
girl so tulelanda pano ministers should stop going to foreign countries for holidays and for medical treatment bafuire okuwamya ekipatala
akile ni mkwai wewe chula niwe wewe chula niwe omushani na bwali tuliemo wewe na munu yaba minister na ba MP in the name of tuliemo ifwe tula ibombera koswe so inoshana umona nimbika tepu mumukoshi ndebo mbarebo omuntu wewe umfaiwe kabwan sekete mapiete tuliemo imwe bene mulengeri abaume bale chula mu Zambia fi mushani na bwali ukula shana fyapabula ngachile shani na bamukabe ne kwatie kuenshi abalumenga bakwa bakunga ndachana tetushani kano baona rebo na chasa mana kukanwa iputi ni mwa mfina mayo muyiwe ne chisuzeni ni mwa mulengere chalo kona ikamwe mbisha abantu mwe kulaenda mkwapa kwa baona rebo mwalenga abana Zambia yoso kuchura n'abalume benu kuchura fitokota fyaba mukabe that's stupid na Yesu alefulwa
na basuze twapture nshina topenga hii basuze twapture nshie vya mtu mwene pano ncho efo tuchurire nifi tuchurire
tamba iwe tamba bakabomba stupid so apanchike na uimona tape nde panga ma worksuit nshala iwe na ulala chitokota chirira mukutokotwa kalo bafitokotero fili
yeah
na umone fyo nde panga iwe na umone fyo iwe kuti wapange fyo tokota inoshtabale kutokota ife tuwe pange pia shabwaji tumpa kutumpo kwa pwili kwa kuya babelesha mama ala isa papeji tende apanga peji
hapa they are women of low moral caliber pantu fatula ndefya mano fya kukule echalo nomba fenshwi pire pano fotulelanda fenshwi pire mwe bantu bakwalesa
iwe Susan, mama, you respect yourself. Chishtawa chichindikira utaula isure
I
chinwa.
know. No, but now not to quit a pano. You always respect yourself and exit the page. Wow. Susan, which indicate? Tapari ukwitire pano.
Vairi.
Umwana nafa ale mutumfya mu kitumbi tulande kofya tulepange chongo. So we now utemwa.
Efi mpopo sa finengebe.
Yala kwa abana mushewali fyalo mwana. You know,
Efi mpopo sa tuwe.
You know the pain of ukufyalo mwana. Umwana wamufyalo.
Tacha hapo kuleba mama.
Ke phone kwa chumwana obenafu era abantu baleseka. Abantu bambo kula mutumfya but kuli amawule senior prostitutes kale bambo kutoko twayiche bali mu ma 8 years tabafwa. So tulelanda
Nai uko abakote mama uko yamukubatente muna mabox ama guest house kutwayiche.
Akwada bakende mu
Nokula bakwempe fiusu kubayiche. Nokula bakwempe fiusu ma guest house kutwayiche. Umuntu wa 8 years bale mkwempe fiusu ka 15 years. Ero iwe Susan iwe samkula defya bupuba we chimpobo sawa.
Accident yache iwule. Ngama ule oto alesha mama AK47 parwangala katuleva.
Na iwe wine Susan yapo wikele fishu lechita iwe tokoto.
Nipamwela pano mwika tuseba nyama Susan ife tuichindika fyeni online, you know, because online
no kwati kera iwoleria ero fatulera lesa kwati kwangala yo stupid
crazy na ifo tuichindika fyeni pamwela pano mwamfa ba Susan nipamwela pano ni a public forum, so we have to behave a certain
kwa kwele mpilile mishitu.
Yes. Umwana nafwa kuli amawule abakwati bali mu ma 80s batafya obuwule
You come and see you ma okay sena kufenino inenshtaisa
ale mishta threaten
okay se
ale mishta threaten
okay se okay se ukutumpa inesh diringa ne fimpobosa ero nshango apa di fimpobo bantu ndaifwaira katapana kalupango
ba Susan baefe mkulala nimira abapele ya talk time atuwese mkumita threaten. So anyway area shiryo twalanda pa fimbusu ifimbusu fyena na file tomseba na Zambia na iseba na the whole Zambia na tuseba na file fimbusu filia fimbusu fya mu Champions League mwe bantu bakwalesa. Anyway, inshallah ndefingi because she ya fimbusu na ya viral. Ero nomba mukuisala ndefo kulanderia she ya first lady wa Senegal. She has gone viral. Uyuna mayo wa kufe uyumukashi wa kwa Senegalese, one of the wives akwa tempani. Efa tudefo mwe palika febe na Zambia mwa palika mwa balete na parwele kuba tina jupa bana kashipaidi mwa batanti. Tatulefwa mleptana mubumfisolo fibi fyakula chitika. Do the right thing. Zambia turasuminishe mpani. So kushimwa upanga mlefwaya. That's the case. If you're not under number Senegal, umukash, the first lady wa Senegal. Now later first lady challenge. Tulefwa tumoni ama the first ladies in Africa. Now mandi okula landa. Kuna palika fye mama zeni kuchira bale chendula bale fyala bana mumpanga chama fye ba upa because we all know they are doing it. We all know now akwata maside chick n'abaana bamumpanga babambi baleka okulaba poka n'emyotoka abaana balenda panshi. So chama fye bawupa so that abaana bakwata security and support from the father na respect y'abantu community kyalo kyakulaba kindika kukiretya mu bunfisolo tefisuma. So no omukashi wa president wa ku Senegal na ama videos they are circulating. Therefore, ama African first ladies won't say they must stand and talk like that woman. Kwamba fe Muzambia mnoba mutinta bafiro kwamba okulalanda na bena nalanda uli omukashana wa ku Senegal. I'm not talking as a first lady. I'm not a government employee. I'm talking as a Sierra Leonean, as a person. Finofine tulelanda na ifopano tulelanda za abantu. So first lady alikuwa tensambu ya kulanda because na kwa takale platform already ni first lady. So ngalelanda abantu balonfwa. Awa sungu na bemo kula mta interview uli omukashana wa ku face wa ku Senegal pantu alelande fiaman.
Nshitambireko mama muntu mineko.
Oh my God, like any indisha pape. Mwala umubiri wala enda like indisha pape. Upon the fire look at video timwalanda ko pali vimbi like any upon the fire ka video up.
So basuze nga mlefayo kulanda pa social media muke sule page yenu.
Imba bani
Wila
bachira muna bachita bani.
Okay mwachita bwino mama. So kanshi mwebe na Zambia ifitulela ndateko batituleseka iyo. Miti maikalipe ukurufyo mwana kashi. Ero lilyo mwana kashi afa mu accident. Ero abantu bala bakwati nabe nabali kwateme mushabo. Bamba okutumfyo ufuile manu ayabi. Apa nomba imwe mwe bakalamba bonse mwe barubira mubowa. Tufuile okutambo kontrola abana. Pantu efira tulanda munganda ya mafundo muko chishi mwala shira abana muzambi. Imwe mwe bakote bonse mwe balinga ine mama chikamoneka. Ilio tamula fuma pachalo finshi mwala shira abana muzambia. Mwala bashiro wine upuba wakuseka abafuile na mwala bashiro wine upuba wakulanda ekisose. Bile tuwa making a sure ati ababa na tufiedi aba. Ababa na tukasha mwisonde. Tuwa basambili shama morals. Chibi sanifi. Tachile moneka mwino sana. Takwa befya msangwefi. Abantu balelo oshata balashika na mwamba kali okutumfya. Likeni abantu balosho mwana muchibote bamushike. Na chikalipa na shaba na banangu. Na ungewi nyobuli mukupatala mupepelele ni apole. Chapu afi. Nutu kule tufyo muntu ali mwaki utachafu. Areposa ni nshita bachoche. Babulula bonga bamitwala kukoti mukalande nshimu. Muma family zemo mwafyalo tamwa baba tokota. Tamwa baba ule tamwa baba kabwalala. Tamwa banjipa abantu kumule tufyo mwana wa bene ulya. Awo mule chindikana chinka lipa mama.
Government system. So when I speak on behalf of the people because I speak on behalf of the people.
Habesha people, I'm here in New York City with all these beautiful 21 karat gold jewelry.
Okay, mama, is it ready video?
Kariyanda kafete sene gumadia.
Kama iche na kabi na kana ha takare yangala. Na yo video ile shupa I think ilipa demand sana.
Kalela ndaini mama.
Kalela lekeni kalete nomba video ide shupo kukui. Leken nana ide ta nomba dine. Ya chiralira apa nomba katwish. Just hold on. Hold on, Mwewa. And to don't go.
Ram 469.
Kuna isafefi ya bushirwa TikTok na bena bambo kwangalai.
Kalela nde chisungu na mkalela nde chisene.
Chisungu mama. Mwala umfabu inonga mwaka mona. Ichalo na chichinja. Ero wachira chita.
Na mkalela nda French kairi. Abo abana bakuno ku Zambia. Uyo president wa Senegal, uyo mulumendo. Mwana wa munandi ne best friend. Muya. Na Jane Kambula ulia Jane Kambula nomba umunensu. Ewa fiala ulia mwana ulia usawike president.
Wow. Uyo ya isa.
Have it. America don't have it. Asia don't have it. As the First Lady, I am not part of a government system. So when I speak on behalf of the people because I understand what the people are going through. At the end of the day, I'm not being paid salary and I cannot be fired either. We cannot wait for other people to come and develop us. Every month.
Okay.
They still treat us as inferior people, as if we don't know what we're doing. The sense about us celebrating independence, I don't know why we celebrate independence, because we are not free.
One of the most fundamental corruptions of the social contract in human history is colonialism.
Yeah.
And it's that mechanism that some states have used to extract resources from other places, such as Sierra Leone. That deprives countries of the resources they need for government services, for education, for health. So I was hoping you could reflect a little bit on what those forces have done to Sierra Leone, and what kind of accountability we might be able to think about, just to imagine a way forward from where we've begun now.
When you look at what Sierra Leone have to offer, when it comes to our mineral resources, the kind of mineral resources we have in our country is enough to take care of everybody in that country. We should not have a single poor person in Sierra Leone. But unfortunately, we are not given the free will to make decisions on our own mineral resources. There's always Big Brother who decides. And when you fight and say, no, we are not going to do this, they use the system to stop you. It's either they set you up with the opposition and they'll be supporting the opposition against you from the back, or they cause unnecessary chaos in your country so that you are not able to even govern your own people. They will do things to make you not to be functionable. And of course, any country that don't have peace cannot develop. You have to have peace before you talk about development. I'll give you a simple example about Sierra Leone. Every mining company that is in Sierra Leone today is owned by a foreigner. Every mining company. If it's not the Chinese, it's the American, it's the British. Our electricity, Bumuna, is run by the British, and we still don't have light. We're looking for light, electricity. If you don't have electricity, how can you talk about education? How can you talk about health facility? How can you talk about improving the infrastructure of your country? We don't have electricity. Now, do we actually even have proper water, pipe-borne water, so that our kids will not be sick? We don't have those facilities. Why? With all the minerals we have, there is a cap you put. Before my husband became the president of Sierra Leone was benefiting, they said, what's the word? 0.000.1%. What is that? Basically, a company can take as much as $100 million out of the country in terms of minerals, and then they can just give the country $10,000. Now, what will $10,000 do for our health system? What is $10,000 do for our educational system? And these are the things I believe that are stopping Africa from progressing. We don't have a say. The sense about us celebrating independence, I don't know why we celebrate independence, because we are not free. That is my own take. I'm not speaking also on behalf of the government of Sierra Leone, nor am I speaking on behalf of His Excellency the President. I am speaking as Fatima, as a citizen of a country who believes that things need to change.
Where do we go from here? Do you have any practical ideas about where we might start? Or collective ideas that we might gain support for?
I feel Africa, patriotism is very important. You have to love your country to want your country to be a better place. Patriotism, I think we have to have that sense of patriotism in our countries, and our leaders also should be subjected to that. It is not only when you were talking about election and then everybody come out and celebrate, and after election, that's it. Accountability. Who accounts for what is happening? Who is the one who is changing the narrative of what is happening? Like I said, as a First Lady, I am not part of a government system. I am a wife of a president. So when I speak on behalf of the people, because I understand what the people are going through. At the end of the day, I'm not being paid salary, and I cannot be fired either. So that's the advantage. That's the advantage of being a First Lady. But I believe that for Africa, what is happening in Africa today, it needs to change, and it needs to change now. There is no time like now, because for Sierra Leone, we now have a president who believes that we cannot wait for other people to come and develop us. We cannot wait for another country to come and prescribe how our country should be run or what we need in our country. This divide and rule, if you're close to China, we will not come to your country. If you're close to America, we will not come to your country. I mean, the fight that is between England, Europe, America, China, Russia is not a Sierra Leone fight. That's not our problem. We're fighting for our daily bread. We're looking to have education, just like America. We're looking to have good health facility, just like Europe. We're looking to have governance structure where one single person cannot be the dictator of a nation. That's what we're looking for. And in that process, we're going to be allies to everybody who wants us to grow. But if we now align ourselves with someone, and then this other person now feel offended that, I'm coming from China now. I flew in, I've gone around the world to get to Boston, I went to China and then come here. Before here, I went to England and then flew into America. For me, I am not restricted where I should go or who I should be talking to. I am going around the world to see a country that sees Africa not as not just as an ally of what you'll be getting from us, but a country that sees Sierra Leone as partners and treat us with respect. You cannot be coming to our country and take everything that will make us develop, and then you still treat us as inferior people, as if we don't know what we're doing. I think that is wrong. We're looking for partners that value us. People that will come to our country and say, you know what, this country has suffered enough. They need to grow. We were once the atom of Africa. Every country within sub-Saharan Africa used to come to Sierra Leone for our education. And today, what can we do for us? We cannot talk about education in Sierra Leone because they've ruined that for us. Everything that has empowered Sierra Leone has been ruined. And now we have a leader who wants to fix everything. There's a problem. In Africa, you should not have.
This is what we have been talking. And God has raised somebody speaking our language to be on that platform. The whole world is listening. But God, yes, First Lady. And so your First Lady.
Anechita promoting so ya mulume
No,
wakwe.
as a citizen, I the fashion day land in a Nepal one day can't be fired. Mulume wake ngatarefa kuti amta divorce. Wanyeka munsi Africa nai ha.
Nomba inena papa sana. Umwana akataleva kuta protect ama natural resources yabo. Ero muno muzambi atatuleta protect ama natural resources.
Baadaye mbuta commission tuma toilet tuma mandogo at is development at PF never built a toilet in. Iwo walimona PF for yanshika. Kwena wa praise singer.
Hao mama na papa. Mama na papa. Chona ufokana kama mwana kashi. Ero na kafuala simple but nice.
Kalelanda na katekanya.
Hao mai makana ngawati basasauke bali anji kuite usasaukira na ba journalist huku basasukila mu public bana mayo banshindwa abona mbamona ebi ya mfilio kwata ile
Maelo bwaira mama laleni maelo tukesala
mama bwaira na mpenda ma
maelo tukesalisha tape ya ba pastor ba ku SDA
na tape ya kwa pastor ulo wala ndia 30 achani 30 years eyo mukabadile ati wa UPND bala ikala mu government for 30 years
pamulandu wanshi
elo 30 years iyo ninshi bakateka badine emyaka yinga
bujumo abantu bambi kuninchito balefwaya
iba tuliye muni ba Putin wa mapiete bakabeka
contracts or something kuchaika 30 years wale kula matoilet ya mandogo 30 years pa mushpali bawi so nangpali bambu yabo
nangupa chechi yako
na chechi mwalimu na machechi kuma chechi kwali babantu bampia ni chechi yako isa
mama katusenda
mailo tulena
okay
mama pastor ba ku SDA tune in. Thank you mama, follow, like, share, follow us on YouTube ba Facebook by to sembindi so YouTube and TikTok batatu wakareke nangu banga to blow unless ba Facebook baka isale page ro tukareka nangu pali umuntu mwanfa mwe bale block a page tatu wakareke okuisa unless Facebook akesa le page nangu pali umo leta mbatu akulaisa. Good night mama, love you, bye.
Good night mama. Oh sorry, you might take good night.
Yes tukesa bwangu mailo.
Okay.